Okay. All right. Don't click anything yet, but I will start the instructions.
And if you don't tell me how to access.
Yeah. All right. Sean, thank you for coming to...
We need to make sure this is centered on my face or like...
I think
that's probably better.
Thank you for coming to interview with us. Just want to start out with a quick question. How many times last month did you consume or want to consume content related to esports for entertainment purposes?
Probably on 5 separate occasions.
Great. Okay, so just want to walk you through a little bit of what we're doing. This is called a usability test, of which there are 3 types, but what we're doing is an exploratory test, which is learning about customer problem scenarios using a working prototype. So what you're going to see is a working prototype of our website. Some things you can click, some things you can't click, but just pretend like you can click everything as we're walking through the tasks. Yes, so we will be using a test guide through the rest of this time, so I hope you don't mind me referring to it as test guide, if that's cool. We're here to learn about a product that helps people find and consume esports content. I am going to ask you some questions and give you some tasks. Feel free to think out loud if you're comfortable with that. We're not here to test you and there are no wrong answers. Our results just help us better understand our product and its audience. The session will take roughly 20 minutes.
Sure.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No, we might as well hop right in.
All right. So let's say you've heard about CarryGG as a website for finding the best esports content and you want to give it a try. What would you do here on this initial landing page after you type in the website?
Yeah, I guess I would say I don't necessarily know that I would create an account right off the bat. It looks like that's what it's trying to get me to do. I think if I had heard about it, I'd be interested in kind of exploring some initial content. So like, it looks here like, I mean, if there was some kind of option where I could get past this page to do some initial, like I guess some initial content viewing just to see if it jived with what I had heard about, I might be interested in signing up afterwards. But I guess if I had to click through, I mean, do you want me to?
Yeah, let's say that you have looked and you want to sign up.
Yeah. So for starters, I guess I would just go and I would like pop all my information in real quick. Let's see here, and then I'd probably go then to games. I probably want to say I would go with purpose. Yeah, I like the layout, the purpose, genre, and then games. I almost feel like first I'd want to do my purpose, and then I'd want to see different genres come up, and then like almost after that, like a different page that kind of lists out all the games, and then maybe like select a couple. But like, yeah, in this page, as far as what I do, I'd probably just go from left to right, top to bottom. So I'd do general information, purpose, genre, and then games, and then hit sign up.
Okay. And then, yeah, you can actually like...
Do you want me to click the sign up?
Yeah.
Next page.
Okay, great. So now you've filled out your preferences and you've signed up. So could you just walk me through what you think you're seeing here on this page?
Yeah. So it looks like I'm in a home page from the ribbon on the top. Based on what I'm seeing, I see kind of I see like a news article that's maybe like a summary of a news article that is highlighting maybe a big change in a game I'm interested in, and then I see a stream on the right hand side, and then I see it looks like some aggregated maybe a combination of like news, social media, merchandise websites, just some updates that are personalized to me. I probably start by clicking on the stream first, just get the stream playing if it was something I was interested in. And then I would probably after that just start scrolling through these personalized links. I guess
Yeah, I mean, I
Like-
think that's good.
Yeah. like-
So yeah, just wanted to make sure you like understand and the format makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's say that you wanted to find a piece of content that was specifically interesting to you. I think you kind of mentioned that streams might be interesting. Would you show me what you would do or how you would do that?
Yeah, I would probably go, like for example, if I was interested in a stream, I'd probably want to click on like the streams button, okay? And then I see that there's some suggested streams. I'd probably look there first, just to see if there was, the stream I was looking for was there. I mean, typically when I'm looking for streams, I'm looking more for, I go by the game that I want to see first, and then I usually pick the one that has the highest number of viewers, just because usually that's the most entertaining one, unless there's a specific player that I know that I've subscribed to, who I'm looking for specifically. Like, for example, I watch player unknown Battleground streams occasionally, so like if there's a tournament on that has the highest views, I would probably watch that, unless, for example, like I follow Shroud. If he was on, then I might watch him play instead, just because that is more interesting to me specifically.
Perfect.
But yeah, so I would check these streams, and then if I didn't find it, I would probably go into the search bar and type in the name of the game I was looking for.
Great.
And then I'd hope there'd be some kind of list and then filters where I could filter by views, if that wasn't already the natural sort criteria.
Yes. Okay. Let's say that you wanted to identify a new game that you want to play with confidence that would be a good one. How would you go about doing that using this interface?
So I would probably want to go to the games section. And it looks here like it's showing me some different games I could choose from. I would hope that this list would be curated based on some kind of inputs that I've given. So like it obviously took my preferences at the beginning when I was creating an account. So like, for example, if I put that I was interested in FPSs, I would hope that the majority of recommendations in this would be FPS, but maybe if not, I see there's a search bar here. I think like a side ribbon could be helpful, as far as like with like different categories of games. And then I know at least a big way I discover new games is like through my Steam account. I notice like when I go to my Steam, when I go to the store page, the first thing on the store is like over half the real estate is like recommended for you. And you can click into that. You can either just scroll through right on the home page of the store, and it's like personalized recommendations based on your gaming history. And then you can click into that recommendations link, and then it'll give you like more recommendations. I think they just display like 5. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, moving on to our last question here. So let's say you wanted to find the latest and greatest content that people were talking about regarding your interests. What would you do to find out something like that?
I guess I don't know how much research I'd be willing to do, honestly. Like, I would kind of expect, like, if I went back to the home, I'd kind of want to see those kinds of things in my For You feed. I think of it kind of as like a Reddit, where like there should be some kind of process where like the big things that are happening should be trending to the top of like my feed somehow. So I should be able to get most of the major things that are happening in just like my homepage, I would think. But otherwise, I mean, I would probably click on the game, maybe click on like a specific game like PUBG, and then I'd maybe want to see like some like selected stream, and then maybe like under the bottom, I would think there'd be like relevant articles about like patches, analysis of like the different patches, play styles and stuff like that. But hopefully I wouldn't have to do that much work on this on my own. Like I would expect that would be given to me.
Awesome. Well, I think that is all the questions we had for you. We'll be using this to make the product better. Would you mind if we send you follow-up questions?
No.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no worries.
I will turn this off.
Say,